Do you believe wholeheartedly that Jay-Z your father?
I really do. And if it's not, why you can't prove me wrong? Like it's not far as a proving me wrong thing. It's go to the courtroom and basically do what everybody else would have to do. Like it's not, you don't have to prove me wrong. I just want the truth. Honestly, I can take a no. I can take, if I'm embarrassed at the end of the day, I can take that. I really can. I've been through a lot, I've seen a lot. I could take me being embarrassed. Like just can't take nobody not saying nothing.
Y'all, what if I told you that one of the biggest names in music might be hiding a secret so explosive it could shatter his spotless legacy forever?
Beyonce's thing came when a friend of mine who knew her, somebody in her camp, and she said something supposedly, this is all hearsay, about regarding saying Ramir needs to go away little boy, something to that effect. There was something out there.
And guess what? This isn't just about him. It's about a young man who's spent his whole life fighting for answers, only to be met with silence. Yeah, it's that deep. All right, besties, grab your tea because today we're diving into some seriously messy drama that's been brewing for decades. Yep, we're talking about Jay-Z, the king of rap, and the explosive claims from a man named Ramir Satchel. Ramir insists that Jay-Z is his biological father, and the way this story unfolds will leave you absolutely shook. Now, let's rewind for a second and get into the basics. This whole saga starts way back in 1992 when Jay-Z allegedly hooked up with Ramir's mom, Wanda, in Brooklyn. And here's where it gets wild. Wanda claims they used protection, but obviously, something went wrong. Fast forward 9 months, and baby Ramir was born. But get this, Jay-Z's name wasn't even on the birth certificate. Instead, Wanda's then-boyfriend, Robert Graves, was listed as the father. Phew, the drama was already simmering. So Wanda didn't think much of it at first, but when Ramir turned 8, she sat him down and said something that would change his life forever. Jay-Z is your real dad. Imagine hearing that as a kid. And it didn't stop there. Over the years, Wanda kept telling Ramir that he needed to know the truth about his identity. But y'all?
The first time I heard that Jay-Z probably was my father when I was 8 years old, my mom came up to me and was like, "Hey Rob, you know I got something to tell you. That's your dad for real. That you don't just say this type of person is your father, Jay-Z."
Here's where it gets frustrating. When Wanda tried to reach out to Jay-Z for a paternity test, she hit a wall of silence. And let me tell you, it wasn't just silence. When Wanda tried to sue Jay-Z for child support, the case was dismissed because it was filed in the wrong state. Since then, Ramir has been on a decade-long quest to get Jay-Z to take that paternity test. But Jay-Z? He's been avoiding it like his reputation depends on it.
His alleged son?
No. If you talk to him personally, that's his son.
You think that's his son?
Which, let's be real, it probably does. Here's the kicker, though. If Jay-Z is Ramir's father, it opens a whole new can of worms because Wanda was reportedly just 16 when they hooked up. Yeah, let that sink in. This could mean serious legal trouble for Jay-Z, even decades later. And don't think for a second that people haven't noticed this little detail. It's been one of the main reasons Jay's team has worked so hard to keep this under wraps. Now, Ramir hasn't been shy about calling out the alleged corruption in this whole situation. He claims Jay-Z's legal team has used every trick in the book to dodge accountability, from court delays to outright intimidation. Y'all, Ramir even says someone tried to threaten him after he filed a civil suit against Jay-Z. Like, what? But wait, it gets even spicier. Ramir's godmother, Dr. Lily Coy, has been a major player in this fight. She's not just backing Ramir up, she's also exposing what she calls systemic corruption in the legal system. According to her, Jay-Z's lawyers have been working behind the scenes to make sure this case never sees the light of day. And you know what? It's kind of working. Even when Ramir tried to take his case to the Supreme Court, it was rejected. But don't think for a second that he's giving up. And y'all, the drama doesn't stop there. Dr. Lily even spilled that Beyonce might be involved in keeping this story quiet. Yep, Queen Bey herself. Apparently, there's speculation that she's the one urging Jay-Z to avoid the paternity test. Why? Maybe she knows there's more to this story than meets the eye. Now, here's where things start to get really messy. Ramir's claims don't just stop at paternity. He's hinted at some seriously dark stuff involving Jay-Z's past. Remember those allegations involving underage girls that recently came to light? Ramir's camp has pointed out that these accusations make Jay-Z's refusal to take a paternity test look even more suspicious. Like, if you've got nothing to hide, why not just take the test and end the speculation? But Jay-Z's silence has only made things worse. and Ramir's not holding back. In an emotional statement, he said, "I just want to know the truth. This isn't about money or fame, it's about my identity." Y'all, he's even vowed to keep fighting for answers until his last breath. Talk about determination. Meanwhile, public opinion is all over the place. Some people are siding with Ramir, saying it's time for Jay-Z to step up and take responsibility. Others are defending Jay-Z, claiming this is just a cash grab. But honestly, if Jay-Z's as innocent as his fans say, wouldn't he have taken the test by now? And let's not forget the media attention. Ramir's story has been gaining traction, and with every interview he does, more people are starting to question Jay-Z's silence. Some even say this could be the scandal that finally tarnishes Jay-Z's golden reputation. But here's the thing, Ramir doesn't seem to care about any of that. For him, this is personal. Now, I know what y'all are thinking. Will Jay-Z ever take the test? And what role does Beyonce really play in all of this? Well, your guess is as good as mine. But one thing's for sure, this story isn't going away anytime soon. So stay tuned, besties, because if there's one thing we've learned from this saga, it's that the truth always comes out eventually. All right, spill your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Ramir's claims are legit? Or is this just another case of someone chasing clout? And should Beyonce step in and convince Jay-Z to take the test? Let's hear it, besties.